is, you know, what I really have to say to you guys is we already know that 48% of you don't even follow up after the first no. After the first, I'm not sure, not right now, you never follow up again. What it's going to take, whatever it takes to be successful in network marketing, is the fortune is in the follow-up. You guys have heard all the sayings. Follow up, the fortune's in the follow-up. Following up is the key to success. Follow up, follow up, follow up. You can go buy any network marketing book, you can go buy any sales book, you can go and buy any business book, and it's all going to tell you the same thing. Follow up is the key, right? There's two things that are going to grow your Lavelle business. Follow up and connecting. Follow up, connecting, follow up, connecting. And like I said this morning on the Zoom, it's gotten even harder now because people want real connections. It's not like 5 years ago where I could just message somebody on Facebook and go, hey, have you heard of that crazy patch? Want to try one? Like, people responded to that before. Now you've got to literally find connections you have with people, then create a real relationship so that people do not feel sold, so that then they show a genuine interest in what you're interested in, and then Thrive comes later. So you guys have got to be in people's inboxes. You know, just both pieces of the puzzle have to be here. And that's what I wanted today's Zoom to be about. Because some of you got the follow-up piece. You're bugging the same 3 people every single day. I know who you are. I'm working on them, Lisa. I'm working. Listen, if you have to work on anybody, stop it. Okay? We know who you are. The 3 people you've been working on since last year, if they have not yet joined you, move on, okay? So you got either the follow-up is great, right? You are following up like a queen or a king, or you are just adding new friends on Facebook and Instagram like it's your job, but you aren't doing the other piece of the puzzle. And if you don't do both, it's not going to connect. We just know numbers don't lie. This is in every single sales study they've ever done. 80% of sales are made between the 5th and the 12th sale. You guys have heard me say this before on other Zooms, where I've said, why do you think they show the same commercial 3-4 times during a television show? The same one. These advertisers spend millions and millions of dollars to promote a taco, milk, the newest beauty product, because they know that it takes the average person 12 different times to see something before they even say, what is that? Not that they buy it, before they even say, what is that? So if we know that 3% of sales are made in the second contact, how many of you guys are doing more than 3 contacts? I mean, let's be honest, in the chat, guilty as charged, right? We all know we dropped the ball in both areas, whether it's adding. Sometimes we're not adding enough people and we're not following up with people. Sometimes we're just not following up at all. Like this summer, how many of you guys checked out and you just didn't do it? You were off your game. But yet we're in our inboxes of our uplines saying, why did my check look that way on Tuesday? Why is my business not growing? Why did I lose rank? I mean, until we can all get real with ourselves and just admit that we're not doing the right actions to grow our business, and then expecting our team to do it when we're not doing it, until we're ready to actually look in the mirror and get real with ourselves, we're going to have, it's like the definition of insanity, you guys. Keep doing the same things over and over again, expecting a different result. A lot of you are insane right now. I get insane mode sometimes where I sit around and I bitch, moan, and complain about the results of something in my life that I know I haven't tried to change. We all do it. But at what point is it going to be, is enough going to be enough? At what point are you just going to be done looking for the secret answer, done trying to pay some guru $1 billion that is going to tell you the same thing I'm telling you right now? Like, at what point are you just going to start to act? Because it's action. It's all action. The problem is everyone wants to be successful, but only a small fraction want to put in the hard work and sacrifice to make it happen. This is the problem, right? Everyone wants to make a lot of money. Everybody. And each one of you on here deserve it. I'm sure that you're great people. And I wish the world worked that way. I wish that the amount of money you made was based off the person you were inside, because there would be a lot of us that would be dang rich and a lot of rich people that would be dang poor. Okay. But life doesn't work that way. And in order to actually make a difference in this world, money matters, right? You can't help other people. You can't make a huge difference in this world if you don't have the money to do it. Right? And you can't change your family's life and create generational wealth. I said on the morning Zoom today, dude, I'm nowhere close to creating generational wealth. Y'all know what that means, right? Not only are my kids taken care of after I'm gone, but their kids are. I run generational wealth. And I didn't expect to have generational wealth within 12 years. I'm thinking in about another 10 years, I'm going to have that generational wealth. See, I'm realistic when I look at what it takes to grow a business. I don't expect to have anything handed to me, nor do I expect it to happen overnight. And mindset is everything. We know that's key. I'm doing a self-development course, absolutely free. It's open to anybody that wants to join it, literally for a month. You're welcome to join the group I started. But for 30 days, we're going to dive into self-development, because I personally believe that it is the key to success. 99% of success is you believing that you can do it. And then 1% is action. After that, it's just action. Because once you believe and you know where you're going and nothing can deter you, there is no quitting. Quitting's been taken off the table. There is no option of anything else happening in your life, because you've made the decision that this is what's going to happen. I don't care how long it takes, how many obstacles I hit, bad days or good days, none of that matters. See, I'm so set in the direction I want to go in, and I'm so set everything that I want to accomplish and where I want to be and what I'm put on this earth to do, that nothing, no one, anything, not one bad word could be said that would change my mind. I mean, who's there? Who is there? Because I don't wake up any day of the week and go, oh, Lavelle, I got to do that thing again. Ugh, changing lives. What? I don't want to talk about this. No. I wake up every day, even on my worst days, even when I'm not that motivated, even when I'm really not that excited, and I want to share this business. You want to know why? Because it's freaking awesome. Because you choose your heart. And what I get to do every day and the money that I get to make doing it is far better than my old life. Y'all, that was hard. This, having to message somebody 12 times to get a response, that ain't hard. Hard is waking up at 6 in the morning, getting to work at 7 in the morning, being gone literally till 2:30 in the morning, never seeing my kids, having a vehicle that I had to crawl in through the back seat, only one door opened, the air conditioner didn't work, the windows didn't roll down, 250,000 miles on it. I'd never had a new car at the age of 36. That was hard. That was hard. Messaging people every day isn't hard. Adding new friends on Facebook, that ain't hard. You choose your hard. Like, y'all, it's time. I'm just trying to be real blatant and real blunt, because a lot of you guys need a kick in the ass. I'm just being real. Like, it's time to wake up, or else guess what's going to happen January through May? You're going to get to April and you're going to look at your numbers and you're going to go, it went backwards. And then you're going to blame everybody. Oh, the product's not working right, or I have people complaining, or my upline didn't help me anymore. Now, y'all, it's you. You won't go back and admit that you took 4 months off in the summer, like you showed up sometimes. No, it's always somebody else's fault, isn't it? We've got to get to a place where it's got to be a business that you're running and you do it every day, whether you want to or not. If someone dies, you do it. If you go through a divorce, you do it. If your kid's sick, you do it. If you had a normal job, and some of you still do, you know that if you took more than like a week off, well, most of you would never get away with that. Like, why do you think that you can do that with this business? Head in the sand, y'all. So many of you. And at the end of the day, it boils down to know why you're doing this. Get back to the basics. Like, this isn't hard. You know, somebody was in my inbox the other day and they said, Lisa, I want to get started again. How do I do it? What do you mean, how do you do it? Let's get you thriving free. What did you do when you first came in? None of this is rocket science. You just jump in, you just start, you just send the first message and follow up with somebody. And when I say follow up, I don't mean you want my product. I mean, how's your kids doing? Oh, I saw you had COVID. Are you fully recovered? Oh, where'd you get those shoes I saw you post on Facebook? Like, I'm talking genuine connections with people and following up with them, right? Making sure you're posting consistently every single day in your stories on Facebook and learning a new form of social media in the midst of this. If we are not transferring to Instagram Reels and TikToks, listen, some of you, I've heard you say it. I said it. I'm too old for that. Well, you're going to be left behind. You're in an ever changing, growing industry. I look at where I was 12 years ago. I mean, 12 years ago in network marketing, we were kind of still knocking on doors a little bit, like, no joke. Now, that's unheard of. Like 90% of network marketing is now done through social media. So if you are not learning these amazing ways, I mean, I look at Katie Muntz and the girl's PPA was something like freaking 15,000 personally. And she assigned all these customers from one TikTok video that any one of us could have done. Literally any one of us could have done. You didn't have to be young. You didn't have to be old. You didn't have to know how to sing or lip sync. And she did this to a song. And literally, like, you're not doing everything. Okay. Those of you saying, but I plug in, Lisa, but I show up every day. Okay. Well, listen, if you've been doing the same thing now for a year and nothing is happening, it's time to switch something up. Something you're doing isn't right. What is it? Let's tweak it. That's what I've done for 12 years. Okay, I try this. I try it for 6 months. Then that's kind of my thing. 6 months. 2 days is not enough, guys. You've got to give something a shot, a chance to see. And then you go, okay, well, let's talk to other people. Let's pick their brain. What's Natasha doing? What's Susan doing? The people that are growing right now in Lavelle, let me message them and say, dude, figure it out. Okay, I need to tweak this. Let me send my wording to my upline and let me get their information. What should I say? What maybe I should need to change up what I'm saying and how I'm saying it when I'm talking about the product. I promise you, if you've been in Lavelle 3 or more years and you aren't even thriving free yet, but yet you show up on every Zoom, there's something you're not doing right. We need to figure out what that is. Okay. And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be rude. And I'm not trying to be like, oh, you're never going to be successful. No, everybody's going to move at their own pace. And it's quite all right if you're on here today and you're like, Lisa's being really mean and I don't like this. Look, what I love about network marketing is the fact that you can come in and get what you want out of this. So if you are someone that just happened to pop on this Zoom today and you just want to thrive free and that is happening for you, oh my gosh, you're making your dreams come true and you're accomplishing it. And I'm happy and proud of you and so loving you where you are. And you let me know what you need and I'm here for you. Who I'm talking to are those people that are in my inbox and Chass's and Susan's and Maria's and Natasha's, the people that are complaining that they're not where they want to be. The people that feel like they should be farther. The people that want this more than anything and they're trying to quit their jobs and they say the words, I will do anything to make this happen. If that's you, I'm kind of talking to you more today because without having that real talk, without getting real with ourselves and being able to look in the mirror, and then without realizing that there is no magic, there is no shortcuts, there's a straight road to success and it's called hard work, dedication, consistency, and literally roadblocks. There's one more thing I wanted to read you guys because I know I'm coming up on my half hour, but hold on one second. It's talking about fail forward to get better. You need to get excited about the fact that you will fail multiple times on your way to 7-figure sales success. but you need to fail forward, using failure as an opportunity to learn and improve, not give up. Similarly, so I can't talk tonight. Okay, forget that word. You have to stay in this constant state of optimization, where failure is just a learning experience to propel you forward on your journey. I don't even mentally comprehend failure. I just see it as data to use so that I can optimize my efforts and my work and my activity to get where I want to go. The habits that separate winners from losers is coachability. Being coachable, not thinking you know everything. When you go to your leader saying, oh, well, can you tell me what to do? And then this is my worst pet peeve. Can you tell me what to do? And I tell you what to do, and you say to me, oh, I tried that already. No. Then maybe you haven't tried it enough. Then maybe you didn't try it the exact way I said it. Then maybe you need, no, if every answer coming out of your mouth to people that are trying to help you is, oh, I already did that, I've tried that before, it doesn't work for me, stop it. What can I learn from this moment right here, from this person right here? Everything that I've ever learned in this industry has come from a book, from another leader, me stealing their stuff and making it my own. I am the queen of not one thought that's my own. All I do is take other people's things. I listen and I learn and I go, if it's working for Natasha and it's working for Maria and it's working for Chaz and it's working for Susan, duh, it'll work for me too. I just got to figure out how to make it work for me. I'm not going to go try to reinvent the wheel and try to make it harder for myself. Why would I do that when they did it before me? All of these women I just mentioned were in this business before me. They all got to 200K before me. They obviously know what they're doing. Why would I come in and go, I'm going to do this a little bit differently? I'm going to do it my way and see what happens. Hell no. I am not that creative. And I also am a little lazy. I don't want to have to think about how to do this a different way. I just want to steal what they already did and do it just like that. Because I know if I do, I'm going to succeed because they've already proved it. Like, that's the beauty of having mentors and uplines and people that have gone before you, because you can learn from their mistakes. When they're trying to tell you something, when an upline tries to tell you something, it's not that they think they're better than you. And it's not that they think that you don't know what you're doing. They literally are trying to save you from making the same mistakes they did. And why wouldn't you want to do that? Why would you get offended? Why would, no, oh my God, please tell me more. Give me all the things, because I don't want to fall in the same holes you did. Like, there's so much. I want you guys to, go get this Audible or get the book. I wish I made money off all these books that I tell you all about. I'd be rich. Richer. Gonna show up. You have to have an open mindset and an eagerness to learn and apply what you learn despite any knowledge you have gained in the past. Boom, end of story. I'm going to read this and then I'm out. Okay. I'm going to read the same thing that I ended today with on my Zoom because it's so good. Consider the career trajectories of these people who hit the reset button in their lives. I saw these examples in many different articles, many. At age 23, Oprah was fired from her first reporting job. At age 24, Stephen King was working as a janitor, living in a trailer. At age 27, Vincent van Gogh failed as a missionary and decided to go to art school. At age 28, J.K. Rowling was suicidal, single, a parent living on welfare. At age 30, Harrison Ford was a carpenter. At age 30, Martha Stewart was a stockbroker. At age 37, Ang Lee was a stay-at-home dad working odd jobs. Julia Childs released her first cookbook at 40 years old and got her own cooking show at 51. Vera Wang failed to make the Olympic figure skating team, didn't get the editor-in-chief position at Vogue, and designed her first dress at the age of 40. Stan Lee didn't release his first big comic book until he was 40. Dude, this one I was like, shut up. Samuel L. Jackson, who I feel like is in every movie since the beginning of time, didn't have his first movie role till 46 years old. Morgan Freeman was 52. 52, and he's in everything. Like, how is it impossible? But anyways, Catherine Bigelow only reached success for the Hurt Locker at age 57. Just imagine how scared they were when they changed course to chase their dreams. Whatever you dream, it's never too late to achieve it. You can do it. Boom. End of story. Every day, every hour, every minute, every second, just take your shot. Right now, not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, not next quarter, not next year. Just take your shot right now. All right, guys, get to work. Stop making excuses. Everything we do now is going to dictate what happens January through May. It's either time to wake up or go to sleep. I don't really care what you do, because I'm going to be so far this way. And I'm going to be working with those that want to just kill it. Like, I don't have time to stop and worry about the people that are on the fence going, should I work or shouldn't I work? Like, I'm going to love you where you are. Make no mistake about that. But I just don't have time to sit back anymore and not get real, because we've got 4 months before the biggest year Lavella's ever had is about to be around the corner. And we got to be ready for whatever Lavelle's got coming, because I promise you, whatever it is, it's going to be good. And I got to be ready. And so do you. So I love you guys. Have a good one. Thanks for having me on, Susan and Natasha. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Lisa. Y'all, she gave that information on like Morgan Freeman and all those people this morning. And I was listening to it and I was like, wait, he has been in every movie. It's amazing that it was that long in his life. But there were so many of those that you said, I was like, what? It was great. Definitely take into consider what she said, guys. That book was called Whatever It Takes. I know many of you are asking on there. And just remember, you need to at least do the 4th reach out. Lisa, there was one question in there that I saw that said, if you reach out 12 times, what is the time span that needs to be in between there? And I honestly think that kind of varies for everyone. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I think personally, if you are building a genuine connection with somebody, you talk all the time. It shouldn't take long. Like, that's how I also dictate how long is it taking me to follow up with people. Because if I made a new friend today in my dog group, added them, and it takes me a year to have 12 conversations with the person, I ain't moving fast enough. I'm not keeping track. I'm not following up good enough.
Yeah. And I don't think all the follow-ups have to be about Thrive and a promo.
No, they're never. Most of them aren't.
Yeah,
it's
give people
like
to
that last one where they finally ask, or you have a chance to say something because you feel comfortable enough. Like, it's usually about anything other than Thrive. You know, and when you're getting to know someone, what comes up? Oh, what do you do? I couldn't tell by your Facebook page. Oh, girl, I totally cannot believe we have had this many conversations and I've never told you what I do. I sell this awesome stuff that's changed my life forever. It's 3 steps in the morning. Literally felt like an 80-year-old. Now I feel 20. If you know anybody that needs to feel 20 again, will you send them my way? And then you go back to, so anyways, how was your recovery from COVID? Or where'd you go shopping yesterday? Like, literally, it's just a drop and move on, right? Plant the seed. And I promise, no matter what they say, they just heard that and they're watching.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, Lisa, for doing this today. Definitely some profound information. We will get this downloaded and up on the YouTube, and then it'll also be placed in the group page of Lunch and Grow series. So we'll see you guys on Thursday. Bye. Bye, Lisa.
Bye, guys.